just 2 weeks away from TakeOver live on the WWE Network and an historic Iron Man match for the NXT Women's title. I cannot wait. Live October 7th right here from Full Sail.
The following contest is a Divas match scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Concord, California, Eva Marie.
Here she is, your favorite, Corey.
Shh, shut up, I'm watching, Saxton.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, with all the talk about the NXT Women's Championship and the match that Bayley and Sasha Banks had at TakeOver Brooklyn, the anticipation even higher for their matchup at the next TakeOver. But hey, speaking of the women's division here in NXT, Eva Marie has been making waves, and well, it seems like anywhere she goes, controversy seems to follow, and we want to show you what happened 3 weeks ago right here on NXT. Eva Marie in a matchup with Billie Kay, and Saxton, there was some question, were the shoulders down?
Well, you know, you can make the argument either way that Eva did or did not get her shoulder up, but at the end of the day, the official's decision is final, and Eva Marie went on to win that match.
Eva Marie victorious, and she had this message for the referee after her matchup.
Danilo, I just want to say thank you so much for not caving into the peer pressure of our biased fan base and doing the right thing by seeing my shoulders come up off the mat. I appreciate your sound judgment from the bottom of my heart.
My name is Carmella, and I am the princess of Staten Island and the most fabulous diva in NXT. Bada bing! Hottest chick in the ring! How you doing?
Not too bad, thank you.
She wasn't talking to you, Saxton. This is the kind of situation I've always dreaded. This is terrible for my heart. Eva Marie and Carmella in the ring at the same exact time. Again, I barely made it out of Brooklyn.
You should have stayed.
Carmella going right after the fiery redheaded diva.
Well, Carmella looking for a little bit of revenge here against Eva Marie. Look at that scrappy style, man. She doesn't care. She'll just start swinging.
Carmella dumping Eva Marie. Hard down to the outside, and look at Carmella. Oh, there's the moonwalk.
Carmella's fired up.
Corey, Eva Marie's been working extremely hard. Hold on here, shoulders are down to power out by Eva. Do you think that she's getting the credit that she deserves?
Absolutely not. The winning record she's had is all the credentials she needs.
Beautiful suplex into the cover, hook of the leg. Carmella able to power out.
She's got victories. She's got wins in the column. That's what should matter. But for some reason, everyone complains. Nobody's happy. Nobody accepts that she's improving by leaps and bounds.
I think it's more so about how Eva Marie carries herself. Like she's better than everyone around her. Like she should be the marquee 24/7 here on NXT.
She's the star of Total Divas on E. The only reason Eva Marie isn't a bigger star than... Wow!
Cover, Eva Marie for the win and a kick out.
Let's take another look at this. Bam!
Oh, man. Eva Marie mocking Carmella.
That might be a mistake.
It's not a mistake, Saxton. We talk about it all the time. Confidence. You need confidence in the ring. Eva's constantly getting more confident.
Another suplex by Eva Marie. Cover for the victory, trying to put Carmella away, and again, Carmella hanging in there. trash talk by Eva Marie. Oh.
You're going to trash talk Carmella?
No. Carmella giving it right back in the form of a slap to the face, but ooh! The super aggressive side of Eva Marie coming out.
It almost feels like Eva Marie feeds off the disdain from this NXT universe.
The NXT Women's Division continues to be front and center. Later tonight, the contract signing of one of the most prolific female wrestlers from Japan. Right now, Eva Marie looking to put Carmella away. Hold on here, shoulders are down. Carmella nearly got her.
Well, Eva Marie has really gotten the best of Carmella for the majority of this matchup.
Yet people still doubt. People don't believe she's as good as she says she is. The proof is right in front of your eyes.
Oh, if Eva Marie keeps on winning, there's going to come a point where you can't doubt her. Well, you have to accept that she is that good. There is no doubt. Anytime you see Eva Marie, she stirs up a reaction from this crowd.
Carmella back to her feet. We're going to pick up some traction here in this matchup. Whoa, hold on here. Oh, Carmella back in it.
That might be what Carmella needed here to turn this match around.
Ooh! Carmella just taking it to Eva Marie.
Well, I told you she could get scrappy.
Staten Island Shuffle and Carmella. Ooh!
All that trash talking Eva Marie did earlier, she might regret now.
Cover. Hook of the leg here, and oh, hold on. Referee stopped counting.
She kicked out. She kicked out.
She didn't kick out.
Maybe the camera angle didn't show it. The referee wouldn't just stop the count for no reason.
Referee saying that the foot was on the rope. Oh! Eva Marie sending Carmella down to the outside. She might have hit her head on that steel ramp, Byron.
I'm still not quite sure what just happened.
Well, Carmella looks like she might be injured.
She's on the outside of the ring. She's going to get herself counted out.
Referee up to the 6 count. And is Eva Marie going to waltz out of here with another win?
Hold on, referee up to 9.
That's it.
Here is your winner by countout, Eva Marie.
Chalk up another one in the win column for Eva Marie.
I don't know, guys. I don't know about that win.
The undefeated Eva Marie here at NXT. Soak that one in.
Yeah, so let's take another look at this. Carmella goes for the cover here. 1, 2.
The referee saw her foot on the rope. That's a good call.
Okay, I didn't see that angle.
That's solid officiating right there.
Apparently Eva Marie was able to dodge a bullet.
Carmella taking a nasty spill to the floor. Wasn't able to get up in time.
And Eva Marie walking out of Full Sail once again with another victory. Bit of an upset win over Carmella, Corey.
Why is it an upset? She's been saying for weeks, she's been training, she's constantly getting better. Eva Marie, that is not an upset, that's just a way of life. All red everything, Rich.
Well, we'd like to welcome you once again to ringside. Rich Brennan alongside Roz, Byron Saxton, and Corey Graves. And while still lots to get to here this week on NXT, including the contract signing of one of the most well-renowned female wrestlers from Japan. I can't wait for that.
This NXT Women's Division is going to be put on notice.
Still lots more to get to as well. The NXT Tag Team Championships are on the line. The Vaudevillains going to have to go up against the former champions, Blake and Murphy. And up next, Bull Dempsey and Tyler Breeze going to go head-to-head after what we saw last week. This one could be explosive.
A lot of emotions in this matchup. I can't wait.
That's next.
Beauty is more than just skin deep. I am a force that cannot be stopped. I will exceed your expectations. Greatness is my destiny, and my path to get there has just begun. I am Nia Jax.
And I'm excited for the arrival of Nia Jax to NXT, but as the future of the women's division looks bright, it was this past week that a huge announcement was made in regards to the main event of NXT Takeover Respect. Bayley, the champ, is here. She's back in Full Sail.
I've been waiting this all night long.
She is the NXT Women's Champion. It's Bayley.
We want people to look at the divas and women's wrestling differently than they have in the past, and we want them to respect us.
Bayley has done it! Bayley is your new NXT Women's Champion!
I just want them to really appreciate it for what it is, and that's just two girls with a dream going out there and stealing the show.
Bayley running around inside the NXT arena, bringing the NXT Women's title back here to Florida.
Holy moly, guys.
I didn't expect to see Sasha Banks here.
Ever since TakeOver, the only thing I've been hearing is how me and you stole the show. And that's all great. That's all great for everyone except me. At TakeOver, you earned my respect because that night, you were great. But that night only, you're still not me. And now I have even a bigger point to prove. You think you are the only one who has a point to prove here, Sasha? If you're out here asking for a rematch, sister, I have no problem with that.
Ladies, I've heard enough to realize that we've got a tremendous opportunity here. So on October the 7th, at NXT Takeover, right here in Full Sail, for the NXT Women's Championship, Sasha Banks will face Bayley in a 30-minute Iron Man match.
Sasha and I, it feels like we made history at Brooklyn, but now we just get to prove to the world that it's going to keep getting better.
But I'm going to up the ante a little here. For the first time in NXT history, you will be the main event of NXT Takeover.
It's a first ever female main event. A first ever women's Iron match.
People are always going to look back and see that Sasha Banks and Bayley made history on October 7th, and it's something that nobody else can take away from this.
I'm still the boss, and I'm meant to be champion.
And I'm going to prove to Sasha Banks that I'm the better champion.
And you can bank on it.
Sasha Banks said it best, not only is this an Iron Man match for the NXT Women's Championship, but it will also be the main event at NXT TakeOver Respect. In a rematch from Brooklyn, Bayley puts her NXT Women's title on the line against the boss, Sasha Banks, on October 7th, right here at Full Sail University. We're set to go for this grudge match between Vaude, Dempsey, and Tyler Breeze.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 304 pounds, Vaude Dempsey.
Take a look at Vaude Dempsey, the new and improved Vaude Dempsey, the creator of the fitness movement that is BullFit.
Hey, tell you what, Bull's even more motivated after what happened 2 weeks ago.
Tyler Breeze attacking Vaude Dempsey. Of course, that's after they lost in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic to the upstart team of Gargano and Ciampa. Of course, that led to an altercation last week here on NXT. Things really got heated between these two, and as we said, this match could be explosive.
opponent, from his seasonal residence in Cairo, Egypt, weighing in at 206 pounds, Tyler Breeze.
When I appear, super good looking, every hair in place, everyone loves this gorgeous face. You can't deny.
I still can't get over when Tyler Breeze told Bull Dempsey last week. He said, number one, the first accident was you and I being paired together as a team in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. The second accident, Bull, was the fact that you were born. Yeah, it escalated real quickly. Two men, Bull trying to tear Tyler Breeze apart. Breeze, but didn't want too much of Bull fit, at least on that night. But tonight's going to be a different story.
Can you feel the presence of greatness near? This hair, this look, Prince Pretty's here.
Prince Pretty may get a makeover, courtesy of Bull Dempsey.
Don't jump to conclusions, Saxton. Tyler Breeze is a professional. He likes to prepare. He likes to know who his opponent is and be prepared going into the competition, not fight unsanctioned.
Yeah, and he likes to whine when things don't go his way.
Well, do you think it was right that Bull interrupted Breeze's match with Adam Rose last week? I mean, can you blame Breeze for getting upset?
Was it right that Tyler Breeze attacked Bull Dempsey after they lost their tag team match a couple weeks before?
Graves, you seem to be on board with that, weren't you?
On board with what? The attack? I understood it. I understand where Tyler Breeze's mindset is. He's a competitor. He felt that he was robbed. He was embarrassed that he got booted from the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. I get where his head was. Doesn't mean I wasn't a little disappointed.
Tyler Breeze using the referee as a shield there. Right for the headlock. Bull Dempsey, the innovator of Bullfit. To turn things around, big shoulder right.
Have you tried Bullfit yet, Rich?
I told you last week that I'm down to pant size.
That's better than Ty Bo, better than P90X.
Oh.
Bull having a little fun.
Tyler didn't care for that. Inverted atomic drop.
You do not mess with another man's hair. That was blatant disrespect by Dempsey. I do not condone that.
Tyler Breeze is getting disrespected then.
If you had any hair on your head, Saxton, you would know.
You should see me when I get up in the morning.
Oh, Bull able to hang on. How's that for agility?
Hey.
Saxton, I think you can judge on this. Is Bullfit, in fact, more effective than sweating to the oldies?
Actually, it is. I've done both.
Yeah, I figured.
Bull winding up.
Here's the wind up.
Rich, you got the old part down. Maybe you should sweat.
Oh.
Dempsey going hard down to the outside, and it appears that they may have jammed his elbow, his arm, on the entrance ramp.
That could be the lucky break for Tyler Breeze.
Let's take another look right here. Oh, man. What a collision, what an impact, and Tyler Breeze now with the advantage.
The Bull's got to show some movement here. He's got to get back in that ring.
Dempsey finally stirring and is able to get himself back in the ring. Breeze thought he was going to get a count-out victory.
Yeah, Tyler Breeze looks shocked.
You're not going to get a count-out against a cardio machine like Bull Dempsey.
Dempsey trying to fight his way back in this matchup. Tyler Breeze in control, though. Don't go anywhere. NXT continues.
Get busy, yeah, who's with me? All these lights and they oh so pretty. Just one night to live like kids. See, I'm on fire and it's my city. Let's get busy, come on, who's with me? All these lights and they oh so pretty. Just one night to live like kids. See, I'm on fire and it's my city. Turn that one to go one.
We're back here. Tyler Breeze still in control. Bull Dempsey. Tyler Breeze is a rivalry that has gone on here for the last couple of months. It has really stepped up in the last couple of weeks.
Well, Tyler Breeze has made it clear. He constantly wants to be put on the map. He wanted to be put on the map when he took on Jushin Thunder Liger in NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. He wanted to be put on the map in the tag team tournament, but when things don't go his way, he's got the boo-boo face.
And he makes a lot of money with the boo-boo face, Saxton. If anyone ever wanted to look at you in your life, you would know.
That is not appropriate whatsoever.
What's Breeze doing right here? Is he just digging at the nose, the eyes of Bull Dempsey?
He's frustrated. He's using, you know, a little bit of underhanded tactics, bending the rules a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that.
Look at Bull. Bull trying to do whatever he can to break loose.
Finally able to get free from the headlock.
Oh. His elbows right to the trapezius.
Angry and frustrated Tyler Breeze. Cover here and a kick out the trapezius. Huh?
That's right.
You know, we're seeing this
I
fight.
learned my anatomy from Gorilla Monsoon.
We're seeing this fight here from Bull. You got to remember something. Bullfit's it's not just about losing weight. It's about getting better, making an effort to get better at whatever you do every single day. And when Tyler Breeze disrespects Bull the way he has, Bull's taking it personally.
Whatever the case, the Bullfit movement seems to have paid off in some ways for Bull Dempsey.
And it looks like the Bullfit movement's coming to a screeching halt right now.
Oh, we'll see. Graves, I know you've been a big proponent of Bullfit.
I'm not a proponent of Bullfit. I'm a proponent of you starting Bullfit. But the way he's performing right now, this is more like Bull Flop.
Well, I mean, he's showing some stamina, isn't he?
Well, yeah, I mean, his cardiovascular's, his conditioning's improved, his strength's improved. He's dropped a few lbs, but
hold on. If it weren't for Bullfit, would Bull have been able to do that at this point in the matchup?
Again,
probably, Rich. He's an adult. He's strong. He works out.
It's also about igniting your own desire to succeed. And right now, Bull's got a huge opportunity to succeed against Tyler Breeze.
Breeze up first. Dempsey stirring. Uh-oh. Oh! I don't think Bull's feeling those punches.
Well, maybe you should hit him harder, Tyler.
And if he is, it might just be waking him up.
I think it is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you hit, Tyler Breeze hit the ab.
There go those jabs. Right to the chin, to the midsection.
Oh, a little ab workout for Tyler Breeze.
Changing levels in Bull Dempsey.
Did he just
Fired
use his
way
belly?
back in this? He did.
He used his belly as a weapon.
Gotta use your tools. Use what you got.
Oh, look at a flat Tyler Breeze. What a collision there, Bull Dempsey.
Oh, no.
We've seen
Oh,
this
no.
go to the top, and this is going to be bad news for Tyler Breeze.
Get turned into a pancake.
And Breeze
Good
desperately
move.
rolling under the ropes.
Good move by Tyler Breeze.
Welcome back into the ring, Breeze.
Well, guess we'll try this again.
And again, Bull climbing to the top.
Will the second time be the charm?
Hold on, wait a minute. Oh no! Tyler Breeze. Cover here, wait a minute, his foot's on the rope. Tyler Breeze using the ropes for leverage, gets the win.
Here's your winner, Tyler Breeze.
I told you all along, I've been telling you all along, Bullfit was nothing but one of those fad diets. Tyler Breeze, Prince Pretty proving what?
Tyler Breeze had to use the ropes to cheat, to cut a corner, to win the match.
He didn't get caught, did he? He didn't get caught.
Yeah, he didn't get caught. He should have.
Let's take another look. Bull rolling along here. And it appeared that victory was in his sights, Byron.
Yeah. Bull went to the top, and Tyler Breeze sensed it. But again, here's where I question Tyler Breeze's action. He couldn't just beat Bull Dempsey straight up. He had to use the rope. And that call by the referee, that was Bullfit.
Family show here, Byron. At any rate, Tyler Breeze scoring the victory by any means necessary over Bull Dempsey.
yourself, never lose who you are, but also be the superstar that they need you to be.
We want to say thanks to NXT Loud artist Bring Me the Horizon for their song, Happy Song, one of the official theme songs for NXT Takeover Respect. It's off the album That's the Spirit, and it's available right now on iTunes and Spotify.
Houston, Texas! Austin, Texas! San Antonio, Texas! How you doing?
This past weekend, NXT went back on the road as the superstars traveled to sold-out venues in the Lone Star state of Texas.
NXT is continuing to expand, and so is the Apollo Nation, man. If you guys aren't on board, you're missing out.
On Thursday, NXT took over the Revention Music Center as the future Big and Bright stars put on a show to the electric Houston, Texas crowd.
I'm Renee. Oh, Tyler Breeze's awesome. And I love Bailey.
Still NXT champion, Finn Balor!
Then on Friday, the tour continued as NXT rolled into the Austin Music Center, where the fans in Austin, Texas were treated to the sights of a perfect 10, a total diva, the manliest of men, NXT champions, and much more in the state capital.
Here we go, Austin. Tonight we make history. It's time for NXT Live on the Ray.
Bailey, you are my superstar. I love you so much. Thank you.
We've come to Texas, we've taken over. It's what we do.
And then the final stop on NXT's tour of the great state of Texas was in San Antonio, where the NXT superstars rocked the Aztec Theater.
I'm home in San Antonio, baby.
We're wrapping up the final day in San Antonio, Texas, and they're ready, willing, you want to say it? No. And Gable.
After the unforgettable weekend traveling through Texas and entertaining the fans in Houston, Austin, and San Antonio, the NXT Superstars travels will continue as more tour dates are already planned and will continue to be announced in the near future. If you want to catch all the action and see the future stars of WWE, go to NXTtickets.com for more information.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm extremely proud to introduce to you the newest signing here at NXT. This person is the hottest free agent in the world, and possibly the greatest competitor ever signed here to NXT. Ladies and gentlemen, Connor! As we have just seen, we will now refer to you as Asuka. So please, Asuka, would you mind signing your contract? Actually, before we sign, is there anything that you would like to say to the NXT universe?
I'm happy to be here in NXT! Dream come true! I wanna be here, NXT Women Champion.
Thank you. Asuka, it is absolutely an honor.
Oh, goodness.
Dana Brooke and Emma making their way down to the ring.
This is unexpected.
Ladies, this is incredibly rude of you.
Hi, Asuka, whatever your name is. I'm Emma. And this is Dana. Dana. And we are NXT's welcoming committee. So welcome! Welcome! It's so nice to have you here. You know, we came out tonight just to let you know that if you plan to survive in this women's locker room, you need to understand we are in charge here.
You see here, we are the ones to run Charlotte and Becky right out of NXT. So if you don't play nice with us, things for you will be over before your career has even started. You need to get out of our ring because playtime is over. So be gone. Bye. Bye. Go. Like, come on. This is our ring.
If you're not listening, you can leave now.
Bye. It's great to have you, but you gotta go.
Tyler, come in a few times, please.
No, I'm busy.
Tyler, we just want to ask, any thoughts on your match against Apollo Crews, now official for TakeOver?
What do you want from me? What do you want me to say? That I'm excited to be against Apollo Crews at TakeOver? Is that what you want? Because...
Yo, Tyler, what's up, buddy? So it's going down, man, you and me.
Yeah.
I hope you're as excited as I am, man.
No.
I'll see you next week.
Okay. All right.
I'm just messing with you, man. Go ahead. Take care of yourself.
We want to say thanks to NXT Loud artist Bring Me the Horizon for their song Throne, one of the official theme songs for NXT Takeover Respect off the album That's the Spirit, available now on both iTunes and Spotify.
Hello and welcome back to NXT. I'm Kyle Edwards with the latest on the NXT Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. It's safe to say that this unprecedented tournament has been defined by one word: respect. 16 teams began with the same goal: to make history by winning the very first Dusty Rhodes Classic, and in the process earn the respect of NXT fans, NXT peers, but more importantly, represent and honor the memory of the late great American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Last week on NXT, we kicked off round 2 of the Dusty Classic with a hard-hitting contest. The team of Baron Corbin and Rhino took on young upstarts Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. After a flurry of offense from Gargano and Ciampa, it looked like lightning may strike twice for the two bracket busters, who came within a hair of yet another shocking upset, until Baron Corbin caught Gargano in the end of days, and that put a sudden stop to Gargano and Ciampa's meteoric rise. With the victory, Corbin and Rhino have advanced to the semifinals of the Dusty Classic, which takes place at NXT TakeOver Respect on October 7th. NXT traveled to the Lone Star State this past weekend as the team of Dash and Dawson took on the current NXT Tag Team Champions, the Vaudevillains. In a shocking upset at the Austin Music Hall in Austin, Texas, Dash and Dawson were victorious over Aiden English and Simon Gotch, advancing in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. The semi-final round of the Dusty Classic is beginning to take shape. Dash and Dawson, while preparing for NXT TakeOver, will be keeping a close eye on their competition, as they will face the winner of next week's matchup between the all-star tandem of NXT champ Finn Balor and Samoa Joe, who are taking on a team that has been on a roll as of late, Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy. Which team will advance to TakeOver Respect? We'll find out next week. On the other side of the bracket, the question remains as to who will face the seemingly unstoppable pairing of Corbin and Rhino. It has come down to the Hype Bros, or Jason Jordan and Chad Gable.
Listen up, bros. We got the guys with no game.
That means the guys that get no chicks.
And they have no chance of beating us this weekend. And bro, after we beat them, we're gonna party.
That's right, brother. Chicks everywhere. Cause we're staying hype. And we're gonna move on, and we're gonna win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. And if you two don't like it, brother, y'all can
buy the shirt.
Stop the line, but that works.
Everyone's been talking about us. Pretty sick.
Of course they have, man. We're pretty impressive, you know?
You know what else is impressive?
What's that?
Have you seen those videos that the Hype Bros have been making? Advertising their new shirts? Ridiculous shirts, by the way, but have you seen those things? You know what's impressive about those videos?
What's that?
They only spelled one word wrong in the entire thing. Do you believe that?
Wow.
I'm proud of those guys.
Good job,
Proud of
guys.
those guys.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you. And you know what? I'm actually impressed by the fact that you guys have made it this far in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic.
Well, the road ends here, Hype Bros. I hate saying that name. I hate that name.
You know what? Just don't even say it. It's that bad. Just don't even say it.
All right.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You know what? You guys are looking at the future winners of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. We're that good.
And And you know why. And I know why. Because we're ready, willing, and Gable. That's my new thing I'm doing. You like it? It's good. Come on, it's good, dude. You like it?
Jordan and Gable and the Hype Bros will be battling for the final spot in the semi-final round at TakeOver when they face each other this weekend during NXT's live tour of Florida. We'll have those results next week and so much more as the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic rolls on towards NXT TakeOver Respect on October 7th. Right now, let's get you back to Full Sail University, where Blake and Murphy have invoked their rematch clause against the Vaudevillains for the NXT Tag Team Championship.
We're back and the NXT Tag Team titles are on the line.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the NXT Tag Team Championship. Making their way to the ring, accompanied by Alexa Bliss, at a combined weight of 446 pounds, Blake and Murphy.
The former NXT Tag Team Champions Blake and Murphy have invoked their rematch against the Vaudevillains here tonight. This is going to be something else here. And well, right there, you take a look at her. She is always, I guess you could say, the X Factor.
Oh yeah, the X Factor, the difference maker, the crutch, whatever you want to refer to Alexa Bliss as for Blake and Murphy. But these two have not been the same since they lost the tag team titles.
Gather round, everyone, and witness the debonair devastation of such exquisite sophistication.
Talking about differences, what a breath of fresh air the tag team division has been ever since the Vaudevillains won the tag team titles.
What do you mean fresh? These guys took our entire company back like 200 years.
That's old as new again.
Listen to the reaction for Aiden English and Simon Gotch. The NXT Tag Team Champions want to show that they are indeed worthy, that they indeed deserve to hold those championships.
I don't think anyone's questioning whether or not they deserve. They're a talented tag team. They're as talented as the day is long. I'm just saying, marketing-wise, these guys might be kind of a nightmare.
Why?
Because, I don't know, they dress like strongmen from the 1920s, Saxton. I don't want to buy a t-shirt with that on it.
They inspire me to be in shape. They inspire me to be respectful. They inspire me to be a gentleman. Nothing wrong with that. And there's a lot of Vaudevillain t-shirts out there in the audience tonight.
Blake Murphy, Alexa Bliss, eyeballing what was once theirs, the NXT Tag Team titles, and I'm feeling Blake and Murphy could be awfully dangerous tonight. They don't have anything to lose here, Byron.
Well, of course. I mean, the backup is against the wall. Blake and Murphy ran around here when they were the champions like they were untouchable. They could do whatever they wanted, and now that bubble has since been busted.
They were untouchable. They will be once again.
If they were the Vaudevillains.
They were the NXT Tag Team Champions for how long, Rich? A long time. Long enough for everyone to understand how good they are, how talented they are. And if it weren't for naysayers like the two of you, maybe the NXT universe would agree with it.
I don't necessarily think we're naysayers. Cover here and a kick out.
Oh, we also learned how Alexa Bliss,
there you go.
Case in point, can be a difference maker when you're the tag team champions.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, no. You've got to be kidding me.
Get her, Blue Pants.
Of course, Blue Pants was the equalizer for the Vaudevillains at TakeOver Brooklyn. But, oh, man, there's certainly no love lost between these two.
Alexa Bliss was the equalizer for Blake and Murphy. Well, Blue Pants does the same for the tag team champs.
The Blue Pants also brings the property values down for the entire University of Full Sail.
Hold on here, cover with the titles on the line.
How does she keep getting in here?
Doesn't matter. At least she got rid of Alexa Bliss.
How's that going to affect the dynamic of this matchup? Blake and Murphy without their secret weapon with them.
At least we can have a normal competitive match for the tag team titles, so whoever wins, there's no excuses.
Well, at least we know that Blue Pants won't be able to screw everything up like she did in Brooklyn.
Cover, Aiden English.
Actually, she leveled
Kick
the
out
playing
by
field.
Blake.
She made the match fair. That's what she did.
Alex has always been the insurance policy. Can Blake and Murphy find a way to get the job done without her?
They won the tag team titles without her. They can win them again.
Look at that grabbing hold of the air of Aiden English. Reversing the hold, Blake showing a bit of nastiness. And fans, if you're looking for an opportunity to step inside the WWE Performance Center, where superstars such as Blake, Murphy, and the Vaudevillains train every day, look no further than the WWE Performance Center All Access Pass, where you can finally get the chance for the first time ever to see how superstars are made with a special VIP experience in Orlando on September 28th. For more info, head on over to NXTtickets.com right away. Oh, English going for the drop kick, and Blake slammed on the brakes. Whoa! Oh! English taking it to both Blake and Murphy.
Hey, all right. That's pretty manly.
The NXT Tag Team Champions, the Vaudevillains, taking charge.
The NXT Universe agrees.
English sizing up Murphy. Has to contend with Blake. Well, look out from behind.
Oh! Right on the apron. Alexa Bliss or not, Blake and Murphy want their titles back, and they're well on their way.
Hey, UK WWE Universe, I want to know one thing. Are you ready?
NXT comes to the United Kingdom this December for the first time ever. Don't miss NXT Champion Finn Balor, Women's Champion Bayley, Tyler Breeze, and all your favorite NXT superstars and divas. It's NXT Live this December on the following dates. Tickets available. For more information, go to WWE.com.
Be there.
The NXT Tag Team titles on the line as the challengers, Blake and Murphy, taking it to Aiden English. Blake and Murphy need to pin or force a submission to recapture the titles here tonight.
I think the response here from Blake and Murphy is very telling of their emotional state. You know, imagine, it's like you're the executive of this Fortune 500 company, you're making six figures, and all of a sudden you lose your position, you lose your salary. How do you respond? How do you rebound? That's the question for Blake and Murphy.
That's not what's going through their mind. This is like if you're the New York Yankees and the other team comes out and beats up Joe Girardi. You're out there
Cover
for revenge.
For the titles, a kick out by Aiden English.
They're out there to avenge Alexa Bliss and all the terrible things that have happened to her because of the Vaudevillains in there.
So is that their only motivation? Alexa Bliss, pleasing Alexa, making Alexa happy?
It's about winning the tag titles. If you'd listen to the words that come out of my mouth, you wouldn't have to ask these secondary questions.
I don't do that very often. I'm sorry.
Knee right into the neck of Aiden English, cutting the airflow. And Blake and Murphy going for the victory here. Hook of the leg, a kick out. They're in control of this matchup. Could be very close on their way to recapturing the NXT Tag Team titles.
They've cut the ring in half, something they've become experts at doing, keeping Aiden English away from his corner, allowing them to just implement their will.
Losing the NXT Tag Team titles to the Vaudevillains, really the first bump in the road for Blake and Murphy since they burst on the scene and surprised everybody by capturing the titles in the first place.
And again, so this is foreign territory for Blake and Murphy. I mean, they were the team in the shadows that no one was paying attention to. Then all of a sudden they're thrust into the spotlight, and now how do you respond to failure?
Excuse me, did you just say this is foreign territory after we just got done talking about how they won the NXT Tag Team titles before? am I the only one out here with common sense? They've done this before. They've been in this situation. Maybe they weren't as highly touted.
They've not been in the situation where they lost the tag team titles and they had to respond.
No, they went from not having them to having them.
Okay, that's
just like they're going to do again tonight.
Territory.
Blake and Murphy, as you said, did a great job cutting the ring in half. Greaves, let me ask you this. How has Blake and Murphy grown over the last 9 months or so? How have they evolved as a team? Cover! A kick out by Aiden English.
They've taken on all comers. They've learned to adapt. They've changed their strategy. They've altered it. Sometimes they've had 2 or 3 opportunities to face a team, and they understand that you have to evolve as a tag team. They've done a great job of that, aside from that one night in Brooklyn.
Look at the Vaudevillains, how they evolved. They went from a team that everyone just kind of laughed at, had fun with, they were entertained, and they have gone to proven that they're serious. They've gone to proven that they're capable of being tag team champions.
They've gone to Walmart and found blue pants.
They're very stylish.
You want to give Alexa Bliss all the credit in the world for everything Blake and Murphy have done. What about the Discount Diva that screwed everything up?
The Discount Diva leveled the playing field.
Hold on, English looking to make a tag, trying to get to the corner and get got. Oh my goodness!
Whoa.
Man.
Wow. Whoa! What an absolute shot. Let's take another look. Oh, man! An absolute bomb. Tag made, and here comes Gotch. Gotch and Blake, the legal men, but it is Gotch taking control. And that innovative, unique offense.
Yeah, Blake is getting well acquainted with the striking ability of Simon Gotch.
Right across the bridge of the nose.
What was that?
It was effective, that's what it was.
Wow. Oh, hold on. Oh! Beautiful back suplex.
That comes down.
NXT Tag Team titles on the line. The champions are the Vaudevillains. It could be on their way to retaining. Rolling senton. The tag was made. Aiden English to the top rope. Oh, now to the second. Hold on. Here he comes. Oh, my goodness.
He got the knees up.
What a counter by Blake. Tag made. And now Murphy. Oh!
That's it. We're going to have new tag champs.
New champions here. Shoulders are down.
No.
And somehow Aiden English able to get the shoulder off.
That was close.
Murphy can't believe it. Hold on here. Shoulders are down. And again, this match continues.
It shows you how quickly the tide can change in this matchup. We thought Aiden English was on the verge of putting away Blake, and then all of a sudden, it's Blake and Murphy with the advantage here.
Whoop.
Great agility by Aiden English. Oh! There goes Murphy.
For about 12 feet in the air, tag made, and now Simon Gotch, the legal man here. Whirling dervish. Cover. And the tag team champs retain.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Vaudevillains.
Well, gentlemen, I think the Vaudevillains just proved their worth as the #1 tag team here on NXT.
Vaudevillains nearly put it away right here, but what a counter.
Yeah, we talked about how the tide would turn. Watch Murphy here. We thought Blake and Murphy would gain the advantage and almost gain the win here. And watch the shock. The pure shock on Murphy's face, not being able to put away Aiden English.
Then here it is, the same way they won the tag team championships. The whirling dervish, the Vaudevillains, proving that maybe they are, in fact, better than Blake and Murphy.
It's okay to celebrate, Corey. The tag team champions are doing good.
What a victory here this week. The NXT Tag Team Champions, the Vaudevillains, retain. And make sure to tune in next week when the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic continues. Now let's hear from 2 more teams as they look to advance in the semifinals at NXT Takeover Respect.
Bada boom! No man has done more for the careers of Big Cass and Enzo, the realest guys in the room, and Dusty Rhodes. And it's an honor and a privilege to be competing in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. And as for our next opponents, we bent elbows with them a few times. But there ain't nothing fugazi about that title around your waist, Finn Balor. And there ain't nothing soft about that boar's head on Samoa Joe. But as for Big Cass, at size 16 boot, there ain't nothing soft about that neither. And the Michael Jordan of jargon, my jaw is so hard I could blow a bubble with it now and later. Winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. Real recognize real.
Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, we have all the respect in the world for you two. But next week, respect goes out the window, along with your chances of winning this tournament. Because you two are going on. And me and Enzo are moving on to win the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. How you doing? How you doing?
Next week on NXT, myself and Joe take on Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy. Now Enzo and Cass, you guys are my friends, but friendship gets pushed aside. This is the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, and Dusty Rhodes was my mentor.
You hear that, gentlemen? Friends or not, me and Finn are of singular purpose, and that is winning it all. Ain't that right, champ?
That's right.
So, gentlemen, we know you are the realest guys in the room, but you're staring at the two toughest dogs on the block. And trust me, gentlemen, you can't teach that.